Hi guys, Mike back again with the second video of my Gloomhaven storage solution. Now those of you that watched the first part will know that I picked up a made storage solution for this game Gloomhaven, which is unusual for me. I would normally make a foam core version, but this game is so massive. I decided to buy one and I'm really pleased with it actually. It's come together very nicely. Now in the previous video I kind of unboxed it, and you'll note it's the game organizer for Gloomhaven, and there's kind of a picture there of what it looks like when it's finished. What you get effectively is 17 mini boxes. You get all these sheets, all numbered, all laser cut, which then makes you 17 boxes to be able to fit all of the components from Gloomhaven back into the main box, which is amazing. Oh, I think it is anyway. So I spent a couple of evenings building the 17 boxes, and it did take a couple of full evenings. Took my time, followed the instructions, and again, there's no issue with the instructions at all. All the parts are correctly labelled, apart from one element is not correctly labelled, but it's actually a divider, which I'll show you in a bit. So it's not actually a piece that builds a box, it's just a divider. So anyway, I'm gonna show you all the boxes that I built, and then show you how it fits back into the main box. So first up, we've got our big box here, which goes into the side, and that basically fits all of these. So there are 17, I think, 17 of these envelopes with all of our information for each class of character, and each character has got one. So, and I've showed you this before, I think, have I? I'm not sure. So you get information, special cards, tokens that are pertinent to that character. So basically they all go in here and just stack along. So no issue there at all. So that's box one. Then we get, what have we got next? Okay, then we got this little box, which fits our dials in that track our experience and our hit points, and I think the stands for the cardboard monsters go in here. So that's the next one, which goes in there like that. There's lots and lots of monsters in Gloomhaven, and there are trays that fit all of the monster cards in. Now these are little cards, so we've got, to show you for an example, so these are the cards for the stone golem, for example, and they just fit in there like that. So each monster has got its own slot where the cards will go, and the little standee for the enemy, to represent the enemy, can go in there too. So that goes down there like that. Next up, we've got another tray for enemies, monster cards and stuff. These dividers are glued in because each enemy's got its own slot. So that goes on top. Then we've got this box here, which fits all our large cards, our kind of regular size normal cards. When I say regular size cards, these type cards. So I've not unwrapped any cards yet. So, and these dividers I've not glued in, so I can decide how I want to split the cards up and how much space I'll need. So that's that, and that goes in there. Then we've got this box here, which fits our corresponding miniatures. So each of those large envelopes that fit in this box here, each character has got a corresponding miniature in its own box, and all these boxes fit in here. So we've got space for, I'm not sure how many fit in here, but yeah, so we fit a load in there, and then there's another box that fit the rest in. That goes in there like that. Then we've got this little token box. Again, not sure what tokens are going to go in here yet. I'm not really sure. I mean, there are pictures online of where the things go, so I'll have a look at that once I start punching the cardboard out of the sheets and see how I want to fit things in this box. So, but that just goes on top. Then we've got, what have we got next? Yep, there we go. We've got our other little tray that fits the rest of our miniatures in here, and then there's just a little space here for extra tokens. That goes on top there like that. Then what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? We've got this one. Again, another little token box. Not sure what goes in there. That goes down there like that. Then we've got this toolbox here, which fits in our enemy stats cards, so they're all going to fit in there like that. So that's cool. And there's another little section for they get slipped into little envelopes that show you their stats. So the envelopes go in that section there, and that just slots in like that. Next up, we've got this tray here. So we've got some more little spaces for little cards here, and not sure what goes in here. That goes on top there. Then what have we got? More enemies. So we've got more enemies here. That goes on there. And then we've got this little tray here with all these dividers which don't get glued in. So you can divide. Actually, there's a few. I think this box will take these dividers. Yep, so you can divide in here too. So that's dividable, divisible. This one clearly is. So we can get dividers in there too. So we can just sort of work out how we want to store things. So we get a load of those W dividers. That's part number W. And again, yeah, so plenty of those. So that's that. Then we've got, what have we got next? What have we got next? We've got this little box with a lid. Not really sure why it's got a lid, but there we go. Advertisers WARBOX. So lid goes on, fits nicely, and then just goes on top of like that. Then we're coming to the end, we're getting there. We've got this box here, which fits in, again, not sure if it's cards or tokens or what it might fit, but I haven't glued these in. You could, and I might, but I just want to make sure I know what goes in here before I start gluing stuff in, because I don't want to commit myself. So I'm not really sure, because you've got 3 of these long dividers and then there's just this one here. So I'm not sure where I want it, depending on what I'm storing in here. And again, just another little space for tokens. And that goes on top like that. Then we've got our last kind of token trays. So we've got this one here, nice little flat tray for tokens. Goes on top there. Bearing in mind you'll have a load of envelopes there, so I mean it wouldn't fall anyway actually, but you'll have a load of things in here. And then that one goes on top like that. Right. Then, just to finish off the storage, you get the game board, which you don't really need. This is just a board to track your quest effectively on Gloomhaven, and you get stickers. You stick stickers to the map, and you've got achievements up here. So this is just your map of success effectively, or failure. So that gets folded up and actually goes in here like that. It recesses, so these bits kind of, you know, stop it shifting about. And then last but not least, we've got the last big tray, which basically fits in all of the map tiles, and you get this. And I thought this was showing you how all the boxes went into the box, but that's not the case. This shows you how to put all of your punch boards in. I'll just show you for an example. Each punch board is labelled. So this is B2, B2A and B2B, and then if you look on here, B1, B2, so B2, that's going to go up there. No, it's not, it's going to go down here. So you stack it, you stack this in first, then 2, then 3, then 4. So all the punch boards get stacked in nicely, and then the rule book and the scenario book all get stacked in here too, and it lid goes on lovely. So that's basically the WARBOX from for Gloomhaven by WARBOX. It's a beautiful solution, I think, at least anyway. I mean, it went together wonderfully. It fits in the box precisely. No issues building it, nothing at all. It was a really fun couple of evenings just putting it all together. So now I'm going to try and get it all the game into the box. So catch me on the next video when I'm going to show you everything in the box and how it actually fits. So, but at the moment, empty, spot on, absolutely wonderful. But then you'd expect it to be. The proof of the solution itself is going to be how well it stores the components. So that's going to be video 3. So I hope you've enjoyed this little look at the WARBOX. I really like it. Again, I've only seen the other ones online, so it's difficult to compare unless you've got them sort of sat next to each other. But I'm really happy with this solution. So that's it for this one, guys. Any questions, queries, comments, let me know. I'm going to put the contact details, the Facebook page for WARBOX in the description if anyone's interested in picking this up. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.